Hey guys, what's up? It's Colt here to hang out with you addicts today. Going to talk about Jurassic World, the Fallen Kingdom, which is kind of what describes the Jurassic Park series after the third movie. Shed one tear. But no, I really liked the newest Jurassic World. I thought it was very interesting. The plot of it is that instead of all the dinosaurs being on the island and stuff like that, what you learn is that they've been trying to rescue some of the dinosaurs, but they can't find Blue. Which Blue is a very important plot point that will come in later, and I'm not going to spoil that because of the new dinosaur that is created later on in the movie. So the whole plot is, at least in the beginning, is that, oh, hey, you think they're going to go to the island, save the dinosaurs, whatever. And they also have to find Blue, and Blue's going to live with Chris Pratt, which that would be top notch. But no, they want to use Blue to, create a new dinosaur that they're going to use for war. Now, that's basically the whole plot, is that they're trying to sell off the dinosaurs, but also use Blue's DNA to make a dinosaur of war that they can basically send out to, Afghanistan or Iraq or something like that. Just wipe people out. Now, my issues with this movie. I want to move straight into that. 1. They try to kill off the main characters way too fast. Way too fast. 2. And this is my major issue. The movie is too fast-paced. It's too fast-paced. You go from one place to the next place to the next place within a span of 5 minutes. And, I can understand, wanting to kind of be fast with everything, since this generation has everything in their hands. They got their phones, they got their iPads, their Amazon Fires, their Kindles, whatever else you want to have. And their attention spans aren't as long, which has been proven by science. Go science. But a lot of issues that I had with this movie were basically just the pacing of everything, because it seemed like instead of showing people driving to locations or showing up in locations and their journey there, it was, oh, here's this location. How do we get here? Oh, well, here's this next location. But how do we get back here? Here's this next location. But why? And that was always just kind of an issue that I had with the movie. But other than that, I thought it was pretty great. The one other issue I had with this movie, and I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler here, is that in the movie, there's a little girl that is a central plot point. Quotations to the max. And what ends up happening with her is that you figure out, well, I'm not going to spoil that, but there's a twist there that you don't really expect to happen, but I didn't like it as a twist, personally, because I just kind of thought, it's kind of stupid. But other than that, I did think it was a great movie. So I'll move on to things that I really liked. I really liked the acting. Chris Pratt, I can't remember the lady's name, I'm sorry, I feel bad for that. Another one is the 2 people that they added into the movie is the one lady's interns. Oh my god, they hit that out of the ballpark with who they picked to do it and how well of a job they did at it. Even though they made the Asian looking guy be the, tech nerd, but what are you gonna do? But I did really like that. The acting was on point. I loved the CG moments. I loved all the T-Rex times that were in the movie. Towards the beginning of the movie, there was a point when Chris Pratt and his ex-girlfriend / ex-wife person in the movie and the one nerd are trying to run away, and they find this ball that you'll probably remember from the first movie, which was supposed to be a sphere that you could go through all the different exhibits and see all the different dinosaurs and be safe.
Human hamster balls.
Yeah, human hamster. Yeah, those. And it was really interesting because when they're trying to get in, Chris Pratt gets locked out, and one T-Rex is about to eat him, but then another T-Rex shows up that's bigger than the first one and eats him, or it eats the other T-Rex. It's just like, oh, okay. So I did think like the action scenes, if you can call them that, were really just on point. The acting of the old guy in the movie, who's supposed to be the central point of everything, you could say, from the last movie and from this movie, really good. The girl that played his granddaughter, really good, and she comes into the movie a lot later. The person who played the villain, I forgot, this is an issue I had with it. He was a great actor, really great actor, but apparently he was from the first movie and was like an intern kind of thing in the first movie. I don't know, because I don't really remember him from the first movie, but it didn't seem like a good fit. You know, you could have brought in someone from the outside to be like this villain kind of character, but they didn't. They were just kind of like, oh, here's this guy, he's your villain now. I didn't like it. One of the scenes I really loved was towards the end of the movie, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, so I am going to warn you. Spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning. That what happened was they're on this roof, and the new dinosaur that was like created by the scientists who made the Andromedus Rex in the first movie, made this new dinosaur that, like, you would point a laser at something and it would get focused on it. And then you hit a button that, like, emitted a sound and it would charge at the target. And you just wipe out anything that's over there. So, that's cool. Really cool, actually. I liked that. But, and they're on this roof, and the ex-girlfriend of Chris Pratt in the movie points it at him, because there's, like, glass kind of stuff on the roof that they're on, points the thing at him and sends the dinosaur at him. And it falls through partially, but then it's getting back up, and out of nowhere, like John Cena, comes Blue. Just out of nowhere, and just makes it just, like, go down on these, like, what are they, Triceratops horns, and just kills it. And I was like, that was pretty on point for a movie. But what I really did like about the movie was definitely, like, my top three things: the acting, the visuals, and just the plot. Granted, I hated the villain, but other than that, the plot was really great. There's a lot of moments, well, not really a lot, but one moment in particular, where you're going to want to cry, because the old guy in the movie, who I'm not going to name, going to leave him nameless because he's a central plot point, ends up dying, but you're, like, really connected to him through his granddaughter. And just, like, how he dies and, like, the health he's in at the time, it's really just emotional and kind of hits you hard at the right point. And if I would recommend this movie, I would definitely recommend this movie. I would recommend it, like, to anyone who likes the Jurassic Park series. I would also say that I give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. Because, like I said, there are some things I did like, specifically the pacing, the villain, and the plot twist little thing with the girl. But other than that, I love the movie. And, you know, yeah, that's really all I can say about it. It was just a great movie overall, and I would say go see it right now if it's still in theaters, or if it's already out on DVD. Go get it, watch it 1,000 times right now. So, that's from me. I'm Colt Addicts, and it was nice talking to you guys. Peace.